What's up, everybody? Peace and blessings. Man, it is imperative that I get me a camera because this goddamn phone be messing up and tripping and sending me through it. You hear me? But this is Gerald Hassan D. Childress, Enlightening Minds Enterprise, Wolf Pack representative. Today is my hair trapping day. I mean, every day is my hair trapping day. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna get it in. But sad is when I go do it full-fledged full time. So I just wanted to drop something on y'all real quick before I go. I'm already kind of running behind, so I'm gonna try to make this short as possible. But I was thinking as I was preparing myself, you know, for my outing, for my day, about, you know, relationship is really my theme, man. That whole relationship piece. I gravitate to that probably more than anything else, man. It's very significant, important to me. But I was thinking about a peace of mind, right? It's like, I don't believe enough people really give that principle or, you know, that idea enough significance. And when I say a peace of mind, I mean in regards to your significant other. Y'all gotta pardon me for a minute. Excuse me. Yeah, in regards to your mate, your partner, how important is it to make sure that this your mate or your partner or your potential mate, your potential partner, your potential husband or wife have a peace of mind? It is very important to me. And from my experience, I don't think enough people put enough significance behind it. And the reason why I say that is because, well, basically what I've experienced, my perspective of what I've experienced. And so I believe that most people do not exhibit it or exercise the practice of it because a lot of people are selfish. A lot of people have a lot of inconsiderate ways. Not meaning saying they're inconsiderate altogether, but a lot of people practice inconsideration, though. You know, don't consider certain things. Don't consider, again, what they would like or what they would want or the possibility of others. Because we live in a world, it's understood, we live in a world where, I mean, we all experience heartache, heartbreaks, cheating, lying, and all of that. You know what I'm saying? Unfortunately. And I mean, if we could just consider that alone, that, you know, everybody have had, in some point, in some level, some degree or another, has experienced these things. And while we like to try to go into relationships and go into the next experience, not bringing any of the unfavorable experiences into that, that is not always likely. You know, there's a school or there's a study that says that the mind that's how the mind learns. That's how the mind develops. That's how the mind educates, become wise or whatever, is by taking what it has experienced and kind of taking it into the future to somewhat judge, shape, or place, you know, future things. You know, like, for example, I remember first time I seen I think it was squash. I thought squash was, let me think, is it squash? I think it's squash. Anyway, one of them I know I thought was corn, and then I looked like it could be lemons. But the reason why I compared it to the two, because that's what I knew about. And so automatically, you look at something and you relate it to something you know about, you experienced before, and then your next test is a smell test, your next test is a taste test, and when it don't match up with that, then you gotta readjust. But this is something new. you know, and now that goes into the archive. Well, that's how we deal with experiences as well. And so we're always going to go into a new experience bringing some of that. It's just natural, man. So when people say, man, don't compare me to your past, your brain cannot help that. So with that being said, if we can just take in the mind most times that, man, I know what's important to me. If I'm really interested in you and I really want something with you, it is very important to me that you believe and know that I am who I say I am, and that I'm about what I say I'm about, and that I'm not this and I'm not that. You know what I'm saying? Any negative idea that I know is out there in the world, you know, bullshit dudes, dog ass dudes, lying ass dudes, inconsistent dudes, whatever, right? Because a lot of that, I mean, I wouldn't want it in a female. You know what I'm saying? So, while when I go into something, if I'm really, and I really honestly, my thing is that I'm not quick to just say I'm in a commitment. Y'all got pardon. I got my instant burden, and the more I try to move it, it's that it fight on me. But anyway, kind of lost my thought for a second. But anyway, look here. So, you know, we go into these, for myself, I'm not quick to get into a commitment because it has to have the potential. If I say I'm your man, for me, I got to see potential of you being my wife. I got to see potential of that. It's that serious for me to say that. So, I'm not just jumping in it. Otherwise, we can just kick it, hang out, whatever. But for me to say I'm your man, that's to me a whole nother level. And one major piece is consideration for me. You know, everything I put into that, I want in return. When I see a person can't get that to me in return, I have no hang-ups, no beef with you, none of that. My thing is that we're not compatible. And you know, we can't create harmony like that. We don't have the vibe like that. And it's cool, it's fine, it's not where we at. And we just can kick it either where we at, or we can just leave that whole idea alone. Now, again, a peace of mind, man, you have to understand how significant that is, because when a person has comfort of mind about you, it allows them to be able to say what they can, what they can't do, what they can believe, what they can't believe. You know what I'm saying? In regards to you, you know, it reaches a point to when a person can say, nah, I know that person wouldn't do that, or, you know, nah, that person wouldn't say nothing like that, or it's hard for me to believe that, you know, just from what I know about the person, you know, and that's what consistency and all that helps develop. But again, that peace of mind allows a person to be able to open up first and start to trust you. And once you can establish that peace of mind and you keep it consistent. See, love comes out of trust. If I can't trust you, I can't really love you. And, you know, and so, man, I used to have another saying with that. I can't remember the other piece to it. I just tell people, if I can't trust you, there's no way I can love you. And it was something else to that. But anyway, if that's the objective, to reach a point, we understand love is nothing but a kind of like a real high form or high idea of how much I value you, how much I like you, how much benefit you bring to my world, how much I appreciate what you bring to my world. You know what I'm saying? I might have to just put this out. This joke is not giving me no break. But anyway, it's how much, you know, benefit you bring to my world, how much I really value having you. You know what I'm saying? That's what that whole like and value then love piece come from. But again, it has to, for a healthy minded person, you have to be able to establish comfort in a person's mind. And that is mostly done over time, but it's done with intent too. I myself want you to know, man, I don't want you to have doubt if I'm, you know, in that place with you. And I'm going to try to always be in a place with someone where you should not expect no more than what I've given you a right to expect. If you start expecting something that we didn't discuss, that you didn't clarify with me, if you didn't, see, this is my disclaimer, y'all. If you start doing that, then I mean, you can't charge me for something that we never discussed.